Wow, welcome back. This is Model 2 of the Behavior Mastery Challenge, and we are having a swell time here. We are focusing on how understanding your why as it relates to breaking free from addiction. And what I'm going to do now in this segment is to help you define your why. This is going to be profound. How do you define your why? To answer this question, there are two very important questions that you must ask and answer. If you can answer them, then you can define your why. For example, number one, what is pursuing you in life right now? If you are not able to identify what is pursuing you, then you are not able to identify why you need to break free from an addiction. For example, if a cat is coming after you, the way you will run, if at all you will run, because I know that some of us will not run, especially if we are men, not women. If a cat is after you, the way you will run and scamper to safety can never be the same if a lion or a tiger or even a snake is after you. So I'm saying that it is the weight of perceived threat. That's the word. It is the weight of perceived threat that defines where the extent of escape and whether you want to even bother to break an addiction or not. Many of us who battle with addictions, our challenge is that we are not able to perceive the weight of threat that addiction has on who we are and who we can become. We do not understand the weight of threat that addiction has against an enviable future. Once you are able to realize the extent to which an addiction has the capacity to hinder you from becoming or to destroy what you have become after you have become, then you don't have the persuasion, the motivation, the compulsion, and the pressure to break free from an addiction. The question is, what is it? If nothing is pursuing you, you won't have enough why to take steps to be free from addiction. No, has what you are struggling with ever hindered you in any way? No, that's the question. Because listen, if it has messed with you in any way, it is a picture of the fact that it has a potential to mess with you in ways that are worse than it already has done. Many people have lost jobs, lost opportunities, lost relationship with God, lost quality relationship with people, spouses, friends, just because of what they're dealing with. And they have no idea the impact it's having on them because they deceive themselves to believe my life doesn't depend on nobody. I don't need nobody to be whatever I want to be. Excuse me. I don't care where you're going or what you want to do. People, human relationships will continue to be critical to whatever it is you're doing. And you don't want to mess with quality people and quality opportunities in your life. Imagine somebody having the opportunity to enlist you for something and remembering certain lifestyles that you display and making up their mind that no, I'm not going to risk my reputation on this. What is it that you're dealing with? Has it permanently damaged someone in your family? Then that's what is pursuing you. That's what is coming after you. Or has it permanently damaged someone you know and you don't want the same outcome? That should constitute your why. So you want to take a piece of paper and write it down. I don't want what happened to so and so person to happen to me. That's your why. Write it down boldly and put it somewhere that you can see visibly. I must stop this because I don't want this to happen. I must stop that because I don't want that to happen. I must stop that because I don't want what happened to John to happen to me. I will stop this because it has made me lose this before and I don't want to lose that or lose something greater. You need to take a piece of paper right now and begin to fashion, to fabricate your why. If you can't clearly define your why, you can't defeat anything in life. This is so important. Or have you gotten a revelation of the eternal damnation in hell and you can't stand a life in hell forever? That is if what you are addicted to has the capacity to take you to hell. That is if it does. So, but the point here is that you have to be able to look at what is after you, or what can come after you, or what can come on you. Sometimes the consequence of your addiction may not be eternal fire or eternal damnation and separation from God. It could also be complete separation from the possibility of being a success in life, which sometimes also hold the potential, because some people become such failures, struggle with finance to a point where they give up on God and want to have nothing to do with God, and yet it is their lifestyle and not God that made them to suffer that kind of poverty, dejection, oppression, and pain in life. Not even God, but now God has to bear the brunt for our ineptitude and our negative disposition. The next question you want to ask and answer to be able to define your why is, what are you pursuing? The first question is, what is pursuing you? What is after you? The next question will be, what are you after? What are you pursuing? Listen, if the target you are pursuing in life does not depend on your freedom from addiction enough, you won't have enough drive to take the steps to be free. My prayer for you is that you do a proper assessment, need assessment, a proper audit of your condition, a proper audit of where you are going, a proper audit of what it will take to get there, a proper audit of what must be avoided if you must get there. If you do not do a proper audit to know the place, the part that your addiction will play for or against, you will be toying with a lifestyle that has the potential to permanently frustrate you and make you a drug pusher at the age of 17. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Are you pursuing any vision at all in life? Any goal? Any dream, any life purpose? And does this addictive lifestyle, does it have the possibility, the potential, the capacity to stop you from fulfilling that? Your answer to this will even be defined by whether you even have a clarity of purpose in life, whether you have even done a proper evaluation of what are the ingredients needed for achieving that purpose. That's the only way you can properly answer this question after a good audit. Listen to this. Like I said before, an addiction will either stop you from getting to your destination or your destiny, or if you manage to get there, it can destroy your success after you get there. Like I said before, it is better to be on the ground than to rise and come back to the ground. You will never be happy with your life if you taste money and come back to the ground. You will never be happy with your life if you have any glimpse of glory and you lose that glory. And I can tell you for free, thousands and millions of people are on the face of this earth who are regretting that they didn't make the right decision when it matters most. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So take a piece of paper, begin to write down your goals, your visions, your dreams in life, what your purpose is, where you're going, what do you want to be in the next 1 year, where do you want to be in the next 3 years, where do you want to be in the next 5 years, where do you want to be in the next 10 years, and then ask yourself, is there any lifestyle today that has the potential of stopping me from getting or achieving these dreams? Do I know anybody in history who did what I'm doing, and how did it affect them? Does it show a sign that it could also affect me? Maybe you need to Google that and find out what happened in history. It'll change your mind about what you're doing and what you're not doing. Then pencil it down and get ready to fight with the last blood of your life to stop whatever addiction or lifestyle that has the potential to stop you from getting there. If you stay with me, I'll be right back to take you deeper into this.